Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, where we're apparently going to try to solve a mystery. Okay, someone here can help me. Hello.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay, so someone's stealing crystals. I see. For the best drop in Dalamil, visit the final sting. I think that's where we were. Oh.
Do you have a moment?
For once, I want someone to say no.
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
God, you really don't realize how big chocobos are. Is that about the size of a horse? I haven't been right next to a horse in a while. I think that might be about the size of a horse, if not slightly bigger, right? Oh, hi.
For what?
Information, my good man. Now, listen carefully.
The most fragrant herbs and
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well, I hope you gave as good as you got. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Yes.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
So was she saying that she prefers the Men of the Rock because they're the ones who have money? Is that what she's saying? So the Men of the Rock bring money and crystals into the town, but the crystals have been stolen as of late. Where did... Oh?
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
I'm sorry.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But?
I'll go and fetch him.
But? What was that but?
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace.
I'm sorry.
God, those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Okay, thank you. Byron?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Oh?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit? By the sands. That's a black pearl. One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with.
Oh my god, Byron, stop it.
To do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here. What are you doing, Uncle?
Okay, he's fine. I thought he was gonna be stabbed in an alley.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
Oh my god.
A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profits.
Yeah.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged. And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Byron is like fucking Ryuji in Persona 5. He's just like saying, yeah, we're Rosfield really loudly in the middle of a fucking street. Oh boy.
Soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Let me treat you.
Of course.
I need a drink.
Genuine cactuar needles imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. Wait. Oh no. Oh. Do they mean my little sparrow? Do they mean...
Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
Okay, it's probably through the desert gate over there, right? Okay, let's go.
Hey, handsome.
Oh, thank you.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Needed to a silken softness.
Yes, they're quite soft.
All right.
Good girl.
Oh, he has his own chocobo. That's cute. I'm just trying to see if there's you know, chests and stuff. They keep them in corners. Oh my god, this is absurdly big for no reason. You're never gonna have quests in all these corners of a fucking desert. I guess I get it why they did it, but it's so big for no reason at all. It's the same with the map outside of where the Holy Capital used to be. It was so big for absolutely no reason. It's beautiful to look at. But I hate when they do this. At least now I have a chocobo. It's easier to traverse the fucking terrain, but my god. Why does it always default me to? Okay.
I'll take it from here.
How bad is this gonna turn almost immediately? Oh my god, there are so many crystals there.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why? To collect their shit?
Royalists? Oh, the Royal Knights of Wallowood. Huh. Interesting. So they answered someone else other than the king. Who the fuck is the Lord Commander? Ben of the Rock are a private army under the command of Ugo. Okay, yeah. Oh, is this how he's paying them back for saving his life? Giving the crystals back to them.
Of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
Oh.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oops. Oops. Oh, fucking hell. That guy. No, no. Stop curing them. Fucking finally. I hear the fucking way your voice attacks is so good. More? They have the chocobos? Alright, let's do that. Alright, nice.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh?
Very good.
Played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I mean, sure, whatever. That took less time than I thought.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so...
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard. Here, wear this.
Oh, fuck's sake. Stop it. Stop it. Why? Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Oh, actual full-on cutscene, huh? Yeah, last time we saw one of those, they got shut down immediately.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Why is this a cutscene? Is something bad gonna happen? No, okay, it was just okay.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Can I get your weapons?
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
He's coming with us? I thought you'd have left after this. Oh, that's a lot of money. Nice. Oh, there's some side quests available here.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Saver, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Offer to help Sava craft a carving knife. I could give you a hand.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks.
The bread man.
They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
All right.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
My carpets have pride.
Cool, I was just trying to see where the main quest is gonna take me.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
We have a really sharp knife we use for cooking, and I'm still terrified sometimes of using it. It's just one of those things where you're like, I know this is very efficient and great for what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm terrified of cutting myself with it. You okay, mate?
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
Sure.
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths.
the water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
All right, chill. I already agreed to help. Okay, yes. Right, so I need to talk to other people.
Hanging lanterns! Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
Oh, I like you, big guy.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
You're a friend of Lubor's, aren't you? Everyone's getting their crystals now, if that's what you're worried about. So, let's leave it there, shall we? No sense making a mountain out of a molehill. Not now the vermin are gone.
Oh, so not all men of stone were in support of this. Or they're scared that evidence is now gonna come out that they were collaborating with some... Yeah, I think that's the evidence part, most likely. I think this allowed him to have proof that they were collaborating with a foreign army.
You wish to talk? I'm honored. You and I
have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second person to bear our respective names. What, you didn't think Rosanna Dalimil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited from her along with her title and a smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble. Alas, she was to leave my life as suddenly as unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow her footsteps that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That's why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert air, why I care for the orphans of Dalimil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern, that is until the infamous Cid made a surprise reappearance. Rather muddied the waters. Still, I suppose there's enough of me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert air isn't always at your beck and call, won't you?
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did, lining their coffers far from prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Not that edicts from Radala carry much weight in these parts. Dalimil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here, those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
They did.
Until Kupka built the castle of Vez at the heart of the Mother Crystal, Dalimil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute. So you see why those with people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection, my predecessor chief among them.
How very fitting.
That the noble soldiers of Dalmatia and Wallowit, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalimil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you have done for them, if of course they had any idea what you had done. Of course, as long as we remain reliant on the power of crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. But people are such greedy, needy creatures. Clive, you must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. Do try not to disappoint. Wait a second. You people are relying on them for water and stuff. Like, if we take the crystals away, like, how are you gonna get water? Do you have a backup plan? It's like the whole fucking climate change thing. By the way, for the record, I believe in climate change. What I'm saying is, like, some people just believe it's so black and white that you have to just like be like, yes, we're gonna stop producing and it's gonna be legal to have a normal car from now on and everyone has to have electric. It's not that black and white. A lot of people can't buy an electric car. There's not infrastructure ready. Like, governments need to get on it and get that infrastructure ready before like the normal person can even think about buying an electric car. Like, I'm in a position of privilege. I could absolutely buy an electric car, but there's no fucking infrastructure for it in the UK. There's very little infrastructure for it. Like, there's a lot of countries like Sweden, I think it's Sweden, that have so much infrastructure for it. Most people own an electric car. It's amazing. Can we get that? It's the same thing here. Like, if you don't have an alternative way of getting water, destroying the crystal is actually just gonna fucking harm you. You have to have a backup before you start doing this bullshit. What? Whatever. Okay.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalimil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
If it's fucking Karen and she's just here, I swear to God. Please. Please let it be just Karen who's just fucking... That's... Oh, bloody hell. Playing this game and playing Monster Hunter Wilds is such a weird experience because I think the buttons for making the chocobo go faster are a bit opposite to each other. So I always like fucking get confused.
Thanks, girl.
Oh, it's not Karen.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it.
Oh?
Lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me,
but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Where is it? Oh, right, like out of the, okay. Which reminds me, I think Xenoblade X is coming out soon.
This is no good. Is it true what I'm hearing?
Take a sniff,
I'm excited about that. Because it's like a single-player multiplayer game, right? It's like Final Fantasy XIV almost. I'm excited about that. That sounds fun.
We should get going soon.
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road to the Fang, or piss off back the way you came.
Okay. Fuck you. Oh?
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret.
Ooh.
Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Telmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
Oh, you do care.
Dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Ooh.
next fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, okay. That's where the limestone is. Oh, that's a pretty water. The thing underneath it looks way too pixelated. What is going on there? What happened there? Why is the water pixelated? So heavily, okay.
One rock looks a lot like another. Hopefully this is what Sava needs. I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Spring lime, a brittle white stone that grows in the restorative hot springs near Dalimil. When dried and milled into fine powder, it can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
That looks very rudimentary.
That'll do,
I thought he was gonna look better than that.
Forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees. That's a...
Like, if you compare it to what you saw on the wall that they had, it's so rudimentary.
It's like my cue, and just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
Yeah, same.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that?
Yeah, like, come on, dude.
The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just.
You know what? That's very fair.
So you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Like, so based. So based. This guy's so... He's got it right.
There goes a master, all right.
Looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all.
No, I think that's what saved you.
I had you run around for no good.
No, literally.
Pass your test.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Well, I'm sorry. You just skipped the part where you said that you showed initiative, thus that it became passable. Are you an idiot? Oh my god.
You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
I had my controller in my thighs and it started vibrating and it scared me. Oh, bloody hell.
My carpet?
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Clive.
Okay, he doesn't have questions about the kid. Sometimes it does reactive stuff to quests immediately.
Sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
I think I'll take myself part of the way. Actually, no. Hopefully, we can make it to the terraces.
Should get going soon.
Whoopoo!
What the hell are those things?
Is this the way? No, it's still further down. Nice.
Straight home now.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Okay. Let's kill these bastards. Oh. Yes.
By the flames.
By the flames. It's quite literally bombs. There's so many of them.
Out of the frying pan.
Oh god.
To me, boy. Well done, Torgal. Help me, boy. You're a fine hound.
You're a fine hound.
To me, boy. To me, boy.
Yeah, let's get some fucking health. Let's see how long this is gonna last. Fucking Team Rocket being blasting off again. Oh, he has like an actual crown! Oh, that's why it's called coronation.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Alright, let's me just get these thingy over here. And then hopefully we'll be done with this quest.
The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
What are they called? Is he gonna mention it? I don't remember the name of the monster.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh?
Oh, they're not usual here, huh? Oh.
But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Nice. Ignition. Which one is that? Ignition. That one. I do like this a lot. Not gonna lie, I do like that a lot. Should I be upgrading that instead? Let me upgrade that. For master, it's 4,000. My god. God, I can master this too, and it's 4,000. Oh, bloody hell. I'm not spending any money on any other trees. It's just these two. Specifically. Fucking hell. And I have the gear that gives me extra AP, don't I? Oh no, I didn't put it on. Oh well. It's fine. It should be fine. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!